Day 4 of NFL free agency continues to roll on, and the most recent move that was made across the NFL and for the Philadelphia Eagles is this one right here. Harrison Bryant, tight end, signing with the Eagles on a 1-year, up to $2 million contract. We're going to talk about this because there are some implications here that are pretty significant for Philadelphia going into 2025. They have lost a lot of players, and could another Eagles legend be on his way out at the tight end position? You're watching Philadelphia Eagles Now by Chat Sports. My name is Chase Sr. As always, thank you so much for supporting the show. It was a slow start to NFL free agency for general manager Howie Roseman, but things have really started to pick up as the Eagles now in the last 2 days, in less than 24 hours, after having not signed any external free agents the first few days of free agency, have now signed 3 players who were not on the team last year. Before we talk about this, we are a little more than 400 people away from 116,000 subscribers. Eagles Now has been humming. The channel has been hot. We give you the most elite Eagles coverage right here on YouTube, so you know what I need you to do, and you know what you should do. Go on down and hit that subscribe button. So Harrison Bryant, the most recent player, signing with the Philadelphia Eagles on that 1-year, aforementioned $2 million contract. And going into 2025, the status of longtime Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert is up in the air. He has been an Eagles legend. He is second all-time in franchise history in postseason receiving yards. While he has dealt with a lot of injuries here and there, none of them too significant, he has missed a lot of time. And at 30 years old, coming off a spectacular playoff run, by the way, in which he was highly impactful for Philadelphia en route to winning the Super Bowl, he is entering the final year of his deal. He has no more guaranteed money left. And at 30 years old, he wants a new deal. Maybe he wants some of that money guaranteed. He could want a contract extension, and Philadelphia isn't willing to budge on that because Howie Roseman clearly is managing the books for now and in the future. He's keeping in mind that the Eagles at some point are going to have to pay some of their homegrown players at positions that they really value. Center Cam Jurgens, entering the final year of his rookie contract. Reed Blankenship, due for a deal. Jalen Carter is going to get a salary between $30 and $40 million per season. Nolan Smith, a young player who last year looked to be a Pro Bowl level edge rusher. And so Howie Roseman is trying to allocate money for the future on top of Philadelphia compiling a lot of draft picks. In the next 2 drafts, they have 20 slotted selections, 11 of them inside the first 4 rounds. And so it's easy to see why Howie Roseman is tinkering with this team, and Dallas Goedert could be a reason for that and a part of that. And there's been a lot of talk that the Eagles could either trade him or release him. There are financial implications with both. Goedert is a player who, when on the field, has been highly productive. He has been a terrific tight end over the course of his career. The Eagles ushered in a new era at the tight end spot by drafting him in 2018 out of South Dakota State. They then let go of Zach Ertz, the best tight end in franchise history, shortly thereafter, and Goedert has gone on to have a terrific career with Philadelphia over the last 7 years. The issue with him, he has missed a lot of time. Games played by year, 16, 15, 11, 15, 12, 14, 10. None of those injuries have been catastrophic, but if Dallas Goedert wants a new deal, and he's already a top 5 highest paid tight end in the NFL, and he's been injured a lot, and he's 30 years old, and the Eagles are trying to find ways to manipulate the cap and save some money, it seems as though they don't think it's smart or wise to extend Goedert. And for Goedert, you could see why he wants a contract extension, or at the very least, wants some of that money guaranteed. It's also easy to see why Philadelphia isn't willing to fork that cash over. So I say all of that to lead me into this. Does the Harrison Bryant signing have anything to do with Dallas Goedert? You now have Harrison Bryant and Grant Calcaterra as 2 tight ends on this Eagles roster. And this is also a very deep tight end class. When we were at the NFL Combine a couple of weeks ago in Indianapolis, the Eagles met with multiple tight ends in this really deep tight end class. That includes Mason Taylor out of LSU, Gunnar Helm out of Texas. There are some ties from Philadelphia. Looking at Bowling Green State tight end Harold Fannin, because the Eagles hired his college head coach, Scott Loeffler, as their new quarterbacks coach. As for Harrison Bryant here, he was a 4th-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Florida Atlantic by the Cleveland Browns. He's a good athlete, good size at 6'5", 230 pounds. He's 26 years old, soon to turn 27 on April 23rd. And this isn't quite a Jack Stoll level tight end signing. Harrison Bryant's a little bit better than that, and he's been used more as a pass catcher, but it's not like he's been an all-world tight end by any means. Year by year, 38 targets, 24 catches, 238 yards as a rookie with 3 touchdowns. Year 2, 28 targets, 21 catches, 3 touchdowns. Year 3, 42 targets, 31 catches, 1 touchdown. Year 4, 13 catches, 81 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then this past year with the Las Vegas Raiders, after spending the first 4 years of his career with the Cleveland Browns, targeted only 12 times, caught 9 balls for 86 yards and no touchdowns. So his career numbers up to this point, and he's been pretty durable as well, 78 games, 33 starts, 140 targets, 98 catches, 877 yards, and 10 touchdowns. He'll give you some blocking ability. He'll give you some red zone ability as being a big athletic target along the goal line and inside that red area, but he's not going to be the Eagles' answer to be a starting tight end. He's more of a backup option at that tight end spot. And for an offense and an organization that likes to utilize the tight end position, this can't be the Eagles' plan in 2025. Now, if you draft a rookie tight end in the first 3 rounds, and you have that rookie tight end with Grant Calcaterra, who's capable as a pass catcher, really good athlete, and Harrison Bryant, I'm okay with that tight end room because you have a young developmental player if you draft him, and you're able to save a lot of money if you move off of Dallas Goedert. So some thoughts there with the Eagles' decision here to sign Harrison Bryant. Grade the signing, A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know down in the comment section what you're thinking here. Always appreciate everybody sharing their thoughts. Eagles Super Bowl gear, by the way, available thanks to our homies at Fanatics. It's chatsports.com/EaglesSB. They have everything that you need and want. And even if you've gotten gear already, get some more. Chatsports.com/EaglesSB. Hats, shirts, hoodies, jerseys, all types of merchandise for your man cave. If you've got that poppin', we'll put that link down below in the comment section and in the description of today's show. As for the moves that the Eagles have made up to this point, as we're well into day 4 of free agency, Philadelphia signing Saquon Barkley to a 2-year, $41.2 million contract extension. Zach Bond, 3 years, $51. Dorian Thompson-Robinson traded from Cleveland to Philadelphia. The Browns get Kenny Pickett. The Eagles also get a 5th-round pick. It's Tanner McKee time to be QB2. Kenyon Green, he was involved in that C.J. Gardner-Johnson trade, a former first-round pick who now enrolls in Jeff Stoutland University. The Eagles bringing back Ben Van Sumeren on a 1-year deal. He could play linebacker, good special teams player. He could play a little fullback. Late yesterday, the Eagles adding a running back to the running back room alongside Saquon Barkley and Will Shipley. A.J. Dillon, 1-year contract. Josh Uche, 1-year deal. Very talented edge rusher. And Harrison Bryant, the most recent move for the Eagles and Howie Roseman, a 1-year deal up to $2 million. At this point, you can't really complain about deals that are this cheap, and that's for all teams across the entire National Football League. Don't forget to hit that sub button. Whenever there's a move, I talk about it right here on the show. Nobody does it like we do it, and the real ones know that.